Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. And today I can officially say that the price target for Bitcoin that I announced end of November has been reached. I'm extremely happy about that on one hand. On the other hand, I'm a bit shocked about what is going on generally in the market. And I want to talk about that just very briefly. But yeah, I mean, back in November, it was the first time when I told you that this is the area that will be reached if we drop below 53,000 US dollars. On the 4th of December, it then became my primary scenario when we finally dropped below the $53,000 because that invalidated, based on the Elliott Wave count I had back then, it invalidated the bullish pattern. And for all these months, and it was a journey we all went through, and I am really, really grateful for all the support you all gave me, because there were haters, there were people moaning, there were people who just didn't believe, and that's fine. You don't need to believe. It's all probability, so I could have been wrong as well, and I stated that various times that there is a low probability for an all-time high as well. But overall, this has remained my primary scenario, and it has not moved at all. Yes, of course, here in between, which direction we take at which point in time, that moved sometimes, and that is what you have to do when you are an Elliott Wave analyst. Sometimes scenarios get invalidated, then you go to the next one, but the overall target did not move a dollar. It has remained between 20 and 29k. We have reached it today. How have we reached it? Let's take a look. There we go. We did come down to the level of here 29k. So right, my target area starts at 28.7, but I mean, it has pretty much been reached. So told you yesterday that from now on, every low could be the last one. That is my view. I really think from now on, every low could be the last one technically. Do I think we are already done with it? I don't think so, and therefore I've sketched out the roadmap here, what I think is going to happen. So if we go here to the 4-hour chart, we see it a little bit better. As I said, we had here the wave 3 done. We retraced all the way up into the wave 4 area. After we hit the wave 3 target area, we retraced up into the wave 4 target area to the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. That is the minimum a wave 4 needs to do. I made you aware today, that this could already have been the wave 4. And from here, I would expect, if this was the wave 4, I would expect further downside. In that next wave down, we would, this would then be basically that wave 5 already, that would come next year. We would, or should already come down into the area here, into the target area, directly into it. Yeah. So far, I mean, we've come so close, few $100. I'm not fussed about it, but we should come into it, maybe into the region of around 27 and a half. Yeah, I would say this is where the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level is of this overall move. So we should really get to that in that move. There is a certain probability that the wave 3 isn't finished yet. That is possible that this is still the wave 3 because the wave 4 has only done the minimum. And there I also need to be very honest with you. Here you get to the limits of what the Elliott Wave method can do, what technical analysis can do. Yeah, I mean, I often get the questions in the comments, could this already be the finish of the wave 3? Could we already be in the wave 4? And this is all possible, and we don't know. We can only make assumptions, educated assumptions, if we use these Elliott Wave counts. And so far, I think it's been working really well. We've come into the target area. Actually, it would be time to celebrate, but I won't, because it is really, really bad out there at the moment. Yeah. And the forecast for Bitcoin has finally become true. The forecast for altcoins has become true in the last few weeks already for pretty much all altcoins that I cover. The problem now is, though, that what looked really good for the altcoins all the time, and where I was a bit skeptical about Bitcoin, if it really would finally reach the target area, because I was already thinking, right, the altcoins are already in the target area, Bitcoin isn't. Can all these altcoins tolerate another Bitcoin drop? And we now get into the region where it's getting a bit tricky for some altcoins, yeah, and that is why I'm myself thinking a little bit, it's getting a bit tricky. So I think there is further downside potential. So as I said, this could still be the wave 3. We could then, in this wave 3, even drop a little bit lower. And we can take a look at that based here on the Fibonacci extension levels here for that wave 1. So here, no, it is here. So we obviously here, this is the target area between the 1.618 Fibonacci extension and the 200% Fib extension. That target area for that wave 3, this is just the area with the highest probability for the wave 3 to get into. You know, without a problem, in a wave 3, you can even come down to the 2.618. That would be 27.3K pretty much. So again, we don't know it yet. We can only make assumptions. But what I can tell you is that the Elliott Wave method has helped us throughout all these months, and it was a roller coaster journey, to remain focused on our target area here. And I always said we need that lower low, and we are now obviously on our way further into the target area. My view is, yeah, it could have already been that wave 4. Maybe we still see it once more. In the end, it won't make a big difference, because in the end, I do expect still further drops. I think we need to get further into the area. There is a possibility now as well that every low could be the completion of the correction. Yeah, every new low could be it, because we have come now into this area that we've been waiting for since November. And this now depends on, as soon as, you know, how fast do the bulls come in. As soon as I see any bullish signals here, I will make you aware. And, you know, do we see this wave 5? Do we see this wave 5? I don't know. This remains to be seen until we really get further into the target area. I cannot calculate any further extensions. So far it's all looking good. It's looking as planned. What shocks me a little bit is what the altcoins are doing. Yes, it is to a degree related to Terra Luna and the disaster around Terra Luna, but still it has an impact. And what I keep saying to myself is at the end of such a correction, what I've been expecting all the time is a capitulation, and it doesn't yet feel like a capitulation, at least not to me. But that is exactly what normally happens. It is that final capitulation when people give up, when people flee from the market, people run away. And that is actually the moment where, and that is just human psychology, where I also will doubt, oh, will it actually hold? Will we go up again? This is just normal. Yeah, so we need to prepare ourselves for that. And today I thought about that myself. I looked at Solana when it dropped down. I thought, is this the capitulation already? Because if it is, they want us to sell. Yeah, they want us to sell. They want us to give up. So it is just something to be aware of, that this capitulation is part of a completion of a cycle. And after that, new all-time highs will be possible. So it's exciting times in the crypto market. I will keep you updated as soon as I see a first impulsive move to the upside that will be followed by a correction, which means you make a first higher low, and we then continue to go up. This will increase the chances massively that we are going to complete this Bitcoin correction here and will start to go up finally towards new all-time highs. Now I think the dust needs to settle first. I think we are going to see a little bit further sell-off. I think then the dust needs to settle, and then we can really start from scratch here. But yeah, I mean, as I said, every low could now be the final low. Bitcoin oversold, yes, but technically even here further lows possible. We came down here in January to the 20 level of the RSI. At the moment we are 24. So again, further lows definitely still possible. At the moment, no bullish signals yet. We have reacted to the target area here already very nicely. And I think on Bitstamp it came even closer. But anyway, sorry, on Bitfinex I think. But it doesn't matter. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe even my trading course that I'm publishing on my website, morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.